family, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my February TBR. Now, my TBR for February is a bit short, but when I'm through showing you what I have planned, I'll explain to you why. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. Okay, the first book that I have on my TBR for February month is none other than Charlotte Bronte's Jane Eyre. Now guys, like I told you early on in the year, this is one of my top priority reads. So, yep, want to hit it off, get it over and done with. This month is the month it's going to be happening. I'm so excited. Can't wait to finally be reading Jane Eyre and, let you guys know, whether I liked, hated, or, just feel about it. Okay. The next read I have, this is a binder of a well-loved trilogy. It's none other, it needs no introduction. It's none other than J.R.R. Tolkien, The Lord of the Ring. So it's 3 books in one. I literally, labeled or marked them out so that I would know when a new book starts. I did it in the binder because this month is the month that I want to read them one after the next. So last month, I read for the very first time The Hobbit. I absolutely loved it. I do not know what took me so long to read The Hobbit, guys. It was amazing. Amazing. And I was really eager to jump straight into the trilogy, but I had other things to read, planned and not so much planned, but I didn't want to go straight into that. So this month, definitely, we'll be reading out these 3. I think in total, in this binder that I have here, the page count is over 1,000. Yeah, it's over 1,000 pages, guys. 1,031 pages. So, yeah, a chunker, but it's 3 in 1. So I'm counting it as 3 technically, even though I have it in this binder, and it makes it easy for me to move about with it. I don't think it's too chunky. Well, it's not too burdensome, to tote about. So, and I love this edition. I got this edition from Barnes and Nobles. All right, so that's the third one I have here is another chunker. But I gotta jump on the plane and go across to Russia, because I told you guys last year I started, I fell into, the world of Russian literature, and I'm just inhaling, eating up as much of Russian literature as I can get my hands on. A particular author that I started reading last year is Dostoevsky. I read Crime and Punishment and some other smaller works of his, like Notes from the Underground and stuff like that. And I cannot wait to get to this. The Brothers Karamazov. Yeah, I think that's how it's pronounced. Yeah, this is a chunker, babies. This is a chunker. But I like big books. Big books don't get me afraid. I'm not afraid of jumping into large books. And this is something that I wanted to get to since I started Dostoevsky. So February month is the month to get that done. And yeah, this, let's see, it has it's over 700 and probably about 18 pages, 718 pages. The book is broken up into 4 parts with 12 books all together in each of the parts. I like to kind of section off my stuff so that I'll know, exactly where I'm at. And I also kind of plan how I'm reading it, like whether it be a book a day or, 20 pages a day and all that sort of good stuff. So, yeah, that's why these are here. So I just have to figure out exactly how I want to read it. But yeah, totally excited for this one. Now, if it is that I get through these here, because so far we have Jane Eyre, we have Tolstoy, and we have Brothers Karamazov, right? If I get through these three, which is not really three because technically this is three books by itself. The Lord of the Rings is three books. Oops, no falling, hold on. Yeah, the Lord of the Rings is three books by itself. So this is 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 books so far I have here on my TBR to read. All right, if I get through these 3, because they are the major ones that I want to make sure that I get through, I may slip in Virginia Woolf's A Room of One's Own. Again, really short, quick read. Yeah, it's like 127 pages. So I'm hoping to slip this in if I get through these 5 reads. And if I get through this, the last one I want to try and get into my TBR for February is Bachan from Suzuki Nasumi. That's this one here. Again, this one, it's relatively short, 192 pages. I don't think it will take me long to finish. But yeah, these 2 in particular, I don't have them as yes. It depends on how those 5 go, you know, because I mean, we make plans, things always go the way that we would like them to go. So I want to make sure that the 5 that I have as the top reads, those get done first, and then we'll see if we could get through to these 2 here. All right, so all together, if I get through everything, this is what it would look like, my TBR for February month. All right, which I'm pretty pleased with this. I'm comfortable with this. I think having this like 5, 6, 7 books is doable for me, guys. More than doable for me. I know that I always read more than 7 books, but and here's why I put 7 books as what it is. Well, for my TBR, I put 7 books for my TBR for a reason. To me, it takes the pressure off of putting something like 10 or 15 books, and then you're rushing to race through the books them that you have to read to get to the next read, and that makes no sense to me. I don't enjoy the books. I barely, pick up anything from the books because my aim is to just finish it and move on to the next one. So the lower I put my TBR count, it makes it far more easier for me to take my time, press that pause button, reflect on the things that I've read, probably even journal a bit, about what I've read, reflect on it, let it sink down inside me before I move on to the next read. All right, if it is that I finish all these, then and only then I go on and I have more time to spare, then I would go on and pick up other books that I basically had on my radar or have on my TBR that I want to get to. All right, as it stands right now, January month, I'd read I think it's like about 16 books for last month. That video is coming up next week. Yeah, next week it will I'll be posting my January wrap up. So yes, I know it's doable for me to read more than 7 books, but I put 7 books purposely because it gives me that breathing room to one, enjoy the books and really take in the books them that I have here on my list to read. Example, this chunker here by Dostoevsky. I don't think these books are meant to read like if you're reading, you know, a romance novel that you could just fly through. You need to slow down and savor, because these books, these authors write, what they wrote for you to think about societal problems, think about life, think about religion, think about family. Just it's geared for the reader to engage, all right? And yeah, I want to spend that time engaging, and I can't do that if I try to get to the next read, you know what I'm saying? So that's it for my February TBR. I hope you guys like it. I hope, not just I hope, if any of you have read any of these books, let me know about it in the comment section. And what does your TBR look like this for February month? Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. And until we meet again, stay safe and God bless. Bye.